about what's going on with the channel. Torpir. Well, this is perplexing as fuck. I got my Flex made a video about being. Thanks for getting the lounge blocked worldwide. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Huh? He got I clicked on the damn link and the son of a bitch has been sitting there circling all day. I'm getting the fucking circle all day. That's what I've been getting. Oh, what the hell's going on? And then he says I need to call out Robert Reese for fake subs. And then he has a video that's from January with me and Reese and the Rev on his live. Fuck, I forgot about that. I totally forgot. You guys are more than welcome to go look at it. If I did it, I did it, you know. The shit that's changed since January. Fucking, oh my God. I mean, what do you do with that? Do you argue with it and say, no, you're full of shit? Well, that's me. I didn't watch the whole thing back because I'm kind of bipolar and I really don't want to see myself talk back that much. Myself, I don't watch myself talk back. Like, you guys know what I mean. So, I was asked to, like, call out Robert Reese for lying about his subs. So I said, look into it. I didn't say how. I didn't say I believe Flex or I believe Robert Reese, did I? I said I'd look into it. And what I meant by that is I will look into it in here. Because I went through this. I went through this, what, fucking 10 years ago? 10 years ago I went through this. The circus that I was in before this one. And it was, to say the least, a nightmare. It was. It had its fun points or I wouldn't have done any of it, but it was a nightmare. When so many people jump on the bandwagon, you don't know what to believe, who to listen to. You're not even sure what you're doing. But I did learn a lot about AdSense and about YouTube and about the algorithm. I did. Some of that applies today. So when you try to prove that somebody's got fake subs or fake views or fake likes, or hell, back in the day we had a fucking thing where you could buy dislikes for people. Craziest shit I've ever seen. Man, you want to talk about pumped up hatred? It's worse than Lisa Shirley. Full of hate and nowhere to go with it. Trying to find somebody to poke the hate stick at. It's embarrassing. It's so bad that you almost don't want to say anything because they're so pathetic on their own. You're like, what's the point of me saying anything? They're destroying themselves. They're literally destroying themselves. You almost feel bad for, you know, like, saying anything bad about them. It's like, what am I going to say that they're not already doing themselves? It's clear as a bell. I found a channel today on YouTube, as a matter of fact, that was that bad. I subscribed to it and liked the video so I could go back and look at it to make sure that I'm not wrong. I went back and looked at this poor guy. He's talking about DoorDash. You know, he called DoorDash support on Sarah Elizabeth. You know how I found that? I saw Sarah Elizabeth's latest video and it had Pedro in it as a still, you know, for clickbait. And I'm not saying it was bad at this point, but it got my attention because I was like, what is she going to say about him? This should be good. And of course she's going, you know. Of course Solo's paying her way. No big deal. That's fine. I ain't got a problem in the world with the Sarah Elizabeth channel. No. I don't. Nope. I know you guys think I'm going to say something, but I'm not. I mean, she ain't on harp on nothing that don't make sense. So I don't give her no shit. She's fine. I don't give a fuck about what she does, honestly, but you know, she's fine, so there's no reason for me to say anything bad about her. Or Gag Mom or the rest of them. Bri. You guys never talk about Bri. Bri is the one that has the Toyota Prius and the long blonde hair and very, what's it called, bubbly, you know. But she's good. What she does, She taught me how to do fucking Spark in one video. It took 15 minutes. That's how good. I watched that video. That shit got like 20-something thousand views quickly. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is because I was asked to talk about, and I know that was a derail, but I was asked to call out Robert Reese for subs. Fake subs. Well, one thing hasn't changed on YouTube, and I know this to be a fact. Lisa Shirley said something to me. There's a channel out here called Lisa Shirley. You can go look at the channel. Just check it out. Type in Lisa Shirley. She comments on my videos. She's a real something or another. I don't know what her problem is. She's got mental diarrhea, and she tries to get other people to wipe her ass. It's really gross. I don't get it. What I mean by wipe her ass is she wants somebody to... It's weird with people like that because they get so angry at everybody else, and then even if you say something positive about like their ride along or whatever, they still get mad at you. They're just mad at the world. Lisa Shirley's are just mad. They're mad at everybody. You know what I mean? The reason I bring her channel up is because she won't stop harping. So yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I could destroy her channel quickly. But what's the goddamn point? She's doing it herself. I mean, what? You feel me? I mean, when somebody's doing that bad, do you really harp on them? No. I mean, she's not doing anything besides bad reviews. I mean, her reviews are just, they're horrible. So, what am I supposed to do? Like, I got all these negative fucking nannies in my basement, right? And I'm asked to do a call out to Robert Reese for lying. I know what I'm doing here. You guys probably think, well, get to the fucking point. Get to the fucking point. Please. I'm like, well, there's only one way to get to the point. If I get to it too quick, it's not going to make as much sense as if you see where it's coming from. All the bullshit that I've watched over the last 15 years on this channel, I was here 5 years before this channel. I was here before we had all this. And I know you guys don't like grandpa talk, and that's cool. I get it, because I don't like it either. But there is a history here that needs a little fucking direction that you guys, some of you might not know about. When YouTube first started, we could do anything we wanted. We had people showing their fucking, private parts. We did. All day long. Just to piss somebody off. They didn't get flagged. Do you realize that you could watch your own video, like refresh the tab? I'm not making this up. You could refresh the tab 1,000 times. You could refresh your video 1,000 times, you get 1,000 views. I'm not making that up. Now each viewer gets 2 views, including the content creator. It's been that way for a long time. I don't know how long, but it's been a fucking long time. You get 2 views per each viewer. Doesn't matter how many times that viewer comes back. Yeah, God, the shit that went on back then. And now it's all fucking pretty much regulated. You guys already know this stuff. One thing that's been regulated like a motherfucker is if you go out to some stupid website on the internet, which God help you if you do it, and you buy subscribers, and if you buy views, if you buy comments or likes, do you realize that you're not the only one that knows about that website? Google knows about them websites. AdSense knows about those websites. They don't count any fucking URL or any IP that comes out of those places. None of them. So those people that are buying all that shit find out the hard way. It's like, well, what happened to my channel? I'm not getting monetized. They're not inviting me to the partner program. It's like, yeah, because they know it's false. So Flex asked me to call out Robert Reese for having over 11,000 subscribers. When Robert Reese's views do not reflect 11,000 subscribers. You guys know I keep it real. Let me ask you a question. Why is nobody pointing out the fact that I'm close to 2,000 subscribers and I'm averaging around 300 views a video? I just had 2 pop over 500. Titles do everything, don't they? That's why the clickbait does so well for content creators. They know they're going to get paid large if they do some good clickbait. I'm not going to say it's all bad, because it's not. I just like the ones that are relevant. And when the clickbait doesn't match the video, that's where I say something. It's called false advertising. Desperation. Or if you use somebody else's picture in your clickbait, then it shows either respect or you're just desperate. I don't know. It's one or the other to me. So for me to call out Robert Reese on fake subscribers is really quite simple, Flex. You have almost 3,000 subscribers. 2.68, 2.6. I had to get my facts before I made this video. I believe it's 2.68, 2.69. It changes fast, so I don't want somebody calling me out. No, it's 2.692. So I'm like, well, if I call out Robert Reese, I gotta call out Flex. And then I gotta call out myself. And then I gotta call out Shirley, Lisa Shirley. And then I gotta call out every single commenter. And then I gotta call out Pedro. And then I gotta call out Gigmon. And then I gotta call out Dashing Trader. I gotta call, every single one of us needs to be called out because our subscriber count is way higher than our viewer count. It's just way higher. You spend a long time on this here website, make one silly little comment to somebody, good or bad, they may subscribe to you, and they'll never watch you again. Ever. They forgot who you were. Hell, they probably shut their channel down, but the subscriber still sits up there for some reason, for a very long period of time. So Flex wants me to call out Robert Reese for fake, because Robert Reese keeps on saying that Flex has got fake subscribers. Huh. And not one channel in this community, not one channel has a view count that reflects their subscriber count. Not one. You're going to spend all that time looking at all these websites that tell you what a content creator's making a month and watch their subscriber count go up and down. I don't know if I got the time for that. I don't know if I ever want to have the time for that. If I had to, I'd be retired. And that really probably wouldn't be the way I'd want to spend my day. Now, if I was making about $2,000 a month, I'd probably give it a shot. Just for research and be that guy. The guy that does that and gets paid to do that. I do the IT research on all the channels. And then people come watch me for education about what's going on with the channels. Which one's real, which one's fake. That'd be tight. Be a hell of a way to make a living. Probably get done in about 4 to 6 hours a day. Kind of like what we do on DoorDash or any of these gig apps. Huh. It's a thought, but it's never going to happen. Because nobody's going to believe you. Why? Because the websites that are being used to check out people's subscribers, view counts, likes, and all that, those websites are fallible too. They're not 100%. So if those websites aren't 100%, and somebody comes up and makes a comment or a video that they got the facts about somebody's a fake or somebody's real, where are they getting their info from? They're getting this info from fallible websites. Oh, let's use a fucking thing like YouTube glitch. A DoorDash glitch. It's fallible, isn't it? You gonna base all your opinions on something that's fallible? I go by black and white, straight lined, realistic. The man's got 11,300 something subscribers, I believe, Mr. Robert Reese. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the news channel. The gig channel of the YouTube gig community. But he does not get 11,000 views a video. I have almost 2,000 subscribers. I do not get anywhere near 2,000 views a video. Flex has almost 3,000 subscribers. He does not get anywhere near 3,000 views a video. So there's your answer, Mr. Flex. I looked into it. If one of us is buying subs, if one of us is buying views, and one of us is buying likes and comments, all of us are. Because every one of us could be proven to be a liar. Every one of us could be proven to be a manipulator, a fraudster, because somebody points out the fact that they got way more subs than views. Look at me. My channel's 15 years old. I've been through 3 circuses. What I mean by circuses is communities. I've been through 3 circuses. The eBay circus, the hate circus, and now the gig community circus. I even had Team Torp for a while, if you can believe that one. That one still shocks me. I was flattered by it, but it still shocks me. That's where we're at. I just joined a new circus. I'm climbing up to 2,000 subs because this is my 3rd circus, or as people in Real Linda would call it, my 3rd rodeo. I got back up on the horse again. I strapped myself to the horse and I'm getting bucked around like a motherfucker. But I'm doing it because I like it. I'm entertained. Watching you guys jump out of your skin when I say something, or when you guys watch me jump out of my skin, it's fun. It's entertainment. It ain't no different than watching one of them shows that you know is all fake, but you gotta watch it anyway. Difference with me is I came here to vent. I won't be on AdSense. I don't know what the fuck, if anything, Flex was talking about, the guy that runs the lounge. I don't know what he was talking about. He said something last night about me having a special color code or a special symbol code or something next to my channel. I asked him, do you see ads? I meant it real. I'm like, do you see ads? And then, of course, in the lounge, you get cut off every which way but south. I'm like, so I asked Robert Reese about that. I was like, do you know anything about this? I don't know what that, because the way that the content creators are seeing things is different if they're getting paid. Is different than the way that we do. So I don't know, are you guys seeing something? Because I'm getting notifications from YouTube currently that says I'm on my way to my first milestone to getting paid. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. I guarantee you I'm not, because YouTube and AdSense are 2 different animals. One, yeah, YouTube owns AdSense, but it's got 0 to do with the other one. AdSense looks at it different than YouTube does. It's like being a part of the same company but working in 2 separate buildings with 2 different supervisors, and the CEO says this is 2 separate entities. We cannot run these together. That's what it is. So if AdSense wants to pay me, that's going to be a cold day in hell, because it'll never happen. I won't get paid by AdSense in this lifetime. I was perma-banned on AdSense a long time ago. And that's why I tried to explain that a long time ago and gave up on it. And I think that's why Flex kind of keeps it chill. He does. He keeps it chill. Because he knows once you've been banned on AdSense, you ain't never coming back. And that's why I love when people say, you buying subs? No, actually, that was Lisa Shirley. Torp's buying subs. I'm like, for what? What the hell would I be buying them for? I ain't getting no fucking... I will never see a dime of that money back, because I will never get an ad. And if I did get an ad, I'd have to watch what I said. And if I have to watch what I say on YouTube, I'm not going to be here. I will not return. No way. I can't do what I do if I'm getting paid to do it and told what to say. I can't. How would Torp work if I was scripted? These guys are scripted. Even Flex himself is scripted. He tells people not to say certain things in the lounge. Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up homosexuality. Even though that they constantly called me out for wearing a dress 15 years ago because it was called the community whore. And I was trying to prove a point. They're all scripted. Everybody's getting paid is scripted. You got to watch your ass when you're being scripted. People will see right through you. And that's the way it is when you are being paid by somebody to do a function. You must do as they tell you to do. I do that in the real world when I walk out that front door. I do as is necessary by the terms of service with my beloved DoorDash app, because that thing works for me when I work for it. We work together, get the job done, I get paid. And I enjoy what I do. Can't say that there's not a shit ton of headaches here and there, but hey, it is what it is. You're going to have headaches no matter what the fuck you're doing. Unless you're retired, you're still going to get headaches, because the government treats retired people like animals. They lose their health benefits. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta go live, like fishing and shit. That's the only way they can get away from the real bullshit that's going on in the world. Me? I like to get away from the real bullshit in the world by coming to YouTube and speaking my mind and venting and watching people fucking squirm. I love it when people squirm. That's the only time you hit a nerve, you did something right. Or, God forbid, you get a subscriber that agrees with what you said. That's validation. I'm a human being just like you guys are. I get validated. Hell, I feel good about that. Why am I supposed to feel bad about it? No. I never feel bad about being validated. Of course I do. Nobody's kissing my ass. They just said, yeah, you're right. I like what you said. Well, thank you. I like what you said. Ooh, that's a weird one, isn't it? But when I come out to people and I talk to them like, they being douchebags, and there it is. They're being douchebags. And they know nobody wants to be called out. Anybody that came up here, they know they're going to be called out, and they take it with a grain of salt until it hits a real nerve, which is what I do. I hit the real nerve. So no, Mr. Flex, Robert Reese ain't no different than me, you, any fucking body that you know or I know, or anybody that you watch or have ever watched on YouTube. Ever. We're all the same. Every damn one of us is the same. People bought subs for me 15 years ago, and I didn't even know about it. So you're going to call me a liar? People tried to call me a liar. I'm like, I didn't buy myself no sub. They said, yeah, you did. And this channel like always looked at that thing that you guys keep looking at where it shows you the content creators, how much money they're making, their sub counts and all that. I'm like, that don't mean shit. That don't mean they bought it for themselves. Maybe somebody else bought it for them. Does that make them a bad person because somebody else bought them subs? They don't even fucking know where they came from. I'm still trying to figure out my views. My subscribers have went through the roof. As far as I'm concerned, Lisa Shirley bought them for me. I think maybe Flex bought them for me. Maybe Reese bought them for me. Maybe Rev bought them for me. Maybe Pedro bought them for me. Maybe Dashing Trader bought them for me. I couldn't tell you. I don't know where they came from. I'm not looking that deep into it. I'm not doing the logistics of YouTube. I'm having fun with YouTube. The logistics of YouTube have been a gamble for a very long time. Today, I think they're actually worse. You can't make this shit up when people actually call each other. They call each other out for fraud on subs and views and likes. I'm like, good luck. Good fucking luck, man. That's all I can tell you. Is if you're gonna keep on that, you're gonna get called out for fraud too. But nobody's gonna be able to prove it for real. Robert Reese has made some good arguments, though. I ain't gonna give him that. He's made some damn good arguments. Some of them I had to look at twice. He's got game. You don't got game? That's on you. He got game. I don't think he should even have game. He shouldn't have to explain himself. I don't know why he's pointing out Flex. Flex got a nerve hit. Maybe, I don't know what that's about. I don't really care what that's about, and I'll tell you why. Robert Reese has real content that's not being seen because he's spending too much time fucking with Flex. He actually is a content creator getting paid, and he's got game. If you leave this shit alone, it'd probably be awesome. He'd probably start matching those subs. Getting 11,000 views a video, bub. I'm serious, man. You gotta give it a thought. I don't know, man. You're not getting those views from this fucking circle. But you deserve the views. You got some serious talent, man. I don't know why you're wasting it on Flex. Flex ain't gonna serve you nothing, man. You ain't going to get no check from Flex. I don't know what that's about. I ain't saying you're wrong. I'm just saying if I was in your position with the skills that you got, I'd use that shit hard and get real money for it. You need to get paid for your education, man. You're a smart man, Reese. That's a fact. You do got game. Leave this cat alone. Flex it. He don't know what news is either, man. He says you ain't the news, but he don't know what news is. In his mind, news is whatever he says it is. With me, I don't have any news. I have an opinion. I vent. I give people my real fucking insight. And I know I'm going to take a backlash for it. I know I am. But I'm also going to find out and wake up to some pretty damn interesting comments supporting me. And then my subscribers just go up. Which I don't think means much because my views have been going up before the subscribers did. So I know some old schoolers are watching me. And I can see them commenting on the other side of the fence. I don't know what they hate me for. But you really think I'm going to live my life trying to figure out why they hate me? Dude, I got fucking people in traffic that hate me. I'm not going to follow them home. You know, knock on their door and ask them why they hate me. They're going to go home and hate that driver. They don't know me. They don't know you. Why do you waste so much time worrying about what somebody thinks about you on YouTube? If they're being positive, share a good experience with them. Be respectful. If they're nuts, do what I do. Attack them like Torque does. Call them out for it. Vent. This is your opportunity to get some free fucking counseling. Go do you. Fuck all. Who cares what they think? I mean it. I mean, you know what I mean? Wake up in the morning, take a good solid fucking shit, drink some coffee, have a cigarette, eat those bacon and eggs, go out and make your money, laugh at these motherfuckers when they get so serious about what a douchebag you are. They have no fucking clue about you. They never will. This is your opportunity to shine, everybody, when you're getting hated on. It started in fucking school, and it's going on for the rest of your life, and it will never end. Perhaps take a moment to yourself and just be fine with fucking up and then celebrate when you do it right. That's all I got. Flip out.